on bombing, which happened in April 2013. It was a terrible event for the city of Boston. In total, 4 people were killed, including an 8-year-old little boy. After the bombing, the entire city of Boston was on a lockdown. You almost felt like you were in a movie. It was not reality.
When President Obama was elected for the first time to downtown Oakland, where there was just thousands of people in the streets, like basically partying and dancing and music and things like that. It was just really cool to be celebrating with people and excited for the country and change and things like that. As we were walking away from the event, we were kind of going down the side street. It was probably 11 or 12 at night, a side street off of I guess that's Telegraph in downtown Oakland, so not necessarily the safest place to be at that time of night usually. And a homeless person jumped out of this like doorway right next to us, and I definitely kind of stopped for a sec, and then he said Obama, and then just did a little jig and went off.
Korean War. I was assigned at a Marine Air Base on the east coast of Korea, Pyongyang-dong, and ironically, that was the base that Ted Williams flew out of, and where he on a mission. His plane was damaged, but he had no intention of bailing out, and he flew the plane back to the base. It was all shot up. And the old-timers told me, yeah, they saw when Williams got out of the plane, he took off his helmet and smashed it to the ground. And he was glad he made it back to the base. But 3 years out of his prime baseball career, when he was recalled as a Marine Reserve pilot back to Korea, he fought in World War II. And then he was he's a Hall of Fame player, world famous, supposed to be one of the best hitters in baseball.
Thinking of a recent news story, now that it's June of 2016, of the death of Muhammed Ali, someone who was in the news throughout my life. I remember when he was an up-and-comer, and he was very brash and made all his predictions. And I remember listening on the radio to the boxing matches, and when he beat Liston, it was a big thing. He backed up his words like he always did. He struggles with Parkinson, and the nobility he showed during all his battles. Just someone I very admired, and I was very sad to see him pass. He'll be surely missed.
Nice. And your name is?
Pleasure to be here, and I thank the gentleman for giving me the opportunity to participate in Library Stories. Boston's a